Hi friends, today I have hopefully a quick little video. It's not going to be quick, it's going to be a little bit long. I'm not calling it a tutorial, I am calling a craft with me, and I'll show you in a little bit what we will be making. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Marlene and I am Uniquely Ella on Instagram, Facebook, and everywhere. If you like what you see today, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Okay, so let's get started. Like I said, I'm a little nervous because I don't do tutorials because I don't explain myself well, but I think if I do like craft along, it will be easier, I guess, on me. Okay, so let's get started. First, a quick little thing. I want to thank everyone that has been so supportive of my digitals and on my new Etsy shop with my digitals. You guys are like the best. Thank you so much for your support, your sweet comments, your encouragement. This is all new to me. I had a few little comments about private comments, so that was very nice, and it's like a constructive thing, and I love it. I got actually 2 people suggested this, so you know that they love the collages and things that I'm doing and everything, but I should try to do more pockets and envelopes and stuff like that, and I will, guys. I promise I will. I'm trying to conquer that. It's a little bit challenging. I have a few envelopes and tags, but it's a little bit challenging for me, so I guess I'm being lazy and doing what I love, which is the collage. But I promise I'm going to work on that. But thank you. I love you guys. Okay, so let's get started. Today I'm going to attempt to do and film one of these little I call these like essentials. I have like a little tray here of things that I call essentials. I'll show you real quick. Just like little stuff that I kind of started, tags, just like generic. I call them essential, like essential generic. I try not to do a lot of colors. Well, this one I did, but I try to keep them a little bit more neutral so that when this is a nice tip, if you make some of this basic stuff, when you have a journal coming up, you have 90% of it done. You just have to, blop a little bit of color or a little bit of what the kit that you're working with, and it's good to go. I need to make more. This was like this thick and they're all gone, so I need to make more. So today, I'm going to work on one of these little side pockets, I call them. And these I made for the journals, the other journals, not the skinny journals, the regular journals that I'm still going to do them. I love them. But I'm on, like everybody else, I'm on this kick now with the skinny journals that I'm loving. So I don't have any for the skinny journals. This is too short and a little too wide for the skinny journals. But I have made a few. This is kind of what I have in mind. And then what I do is that I sew the sides, but you don't have to sew. If you don't have a sewing machine, that shouldn't like prevent you from making these. You can glue them on. You can even do some fancy staples. You can hand sew if you like. That would be nice with some thick like yarn. That would look really pretty. But to me, I just hand sew. You can round your corners if you like. I don't do that. I'm going to be scraping mine, but see these that I made kind of like generic. So I'm going to be doing some for my skinny journals, even though I shouldn't be making more for my regular journals too, because this is all I have left. They're all gone. And these are a lot of fun because I keep them, you can glue them on a page, but I keep them as floating things. I just put them like, just floating, because somebody can just take everything out of here and just use it on another journal if you like, or this could be a page mark, it could be anything you like. But I think I am going to try to keep the background kind of neutral, but I want to I have not done a craft with me video or anything showing you actually using some of my own digitals, which I'm kind of excited. To be honest, I can't believe I'm doing it. I can't believe that I am, after all this time, creating journals with other lovely ladies' digitals, I get to incorporate mine too. This is not to say that I won't be using other people's things, because I have so many supplies, and I printed so many of them, and I have so much that I want to print, and I just purchased last night from someone. So I'm going to be incorporating, for example, look, I know that I'm going to be working with, I think this is my porch print, so I'm going to be working with that. I have a whole bunch of that I printed. These are from Lydia at Raindrop Lila. Look how pretty. This just goes really nice with the digital, with the printable, with the journal that I'm working on. So I'm going to be incorporating other talented ladies digitals in my journal. But for the background and stuff like that, I wanted to kind of challenge myself and try to use some of my digitals, see what happens. Okay, so let's put this aside. So this is kind of like what I'm doing. So let's see here, I have some of the stencil paper that I make ahead of time. I'm going to show you that in a little bit. And that's a great idea to do maybe on a day that you don't want to do like a big project, you know, get into something, if you know, get involved into something really big. I save my stenciling for those days. Like today's a gorgeous day. I've been outside all day. It's a beautiful day, but I like on rainy days, for some reason, I love to stencil. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Let me give you a sneak peek at the beautiful girl that I'm working on. This loveliness. And she's going to be, I'm going to link all the kits from the other ladies too, that I'm going to be incorporating. I'm going to be linking my shop. I'm going to be linking these shops. And even with my shop, I'm really bad, guys, at names, at remembering the specific kit. So I'm going to try, but it should be easier since I made the kits, but I know it's not because I'm not good with names. So if I can't find the individual kit like right away, I'll just list the shop and you just kind of look around. But anyway, this kit is kind of brand new. Everything is kind of brand new because I've only really had my shop for less than a month. So I love this. It's going to be a Valentine's journal. This is just the beginning. It's all naked. There's no embellishment. This is just how I begin. This is already being bound and it's ready to go in to add all the yumminess. So now it's when the fun really begins. And I'm going to be listing these. I have 2 of them. They are going to be in my head, a Valentine's journal. The only thing that's not floating, everything Valentine-y is going to be floating all over. The only thing that's not is this main page, but you can remove it if you like, or you can just like cut it off and use it, make like a tag with it if you don't want to make this a Valentine's journal. So the only thing in here that's going to be Valentine that you cannot remove is going to be the center page, because that's one of my favorite images from this kit and I really wanted to use it in the front. But other than that, this can be like a whatever journal that you like it to be. So my little pocket that I'm going to create has to fit in here, and as you can see, this is like too big. So I'm not going to have any measurements because I don't do measurements. I'm sorry. I just eyeball everything in my gardening, my cooking, everything. Sometimes that's not good, especially in my cooking. But look, I made this pretend one, and I think it's still a little too fat. Well, not really. So I made this one like, you know, like my little template, like, and I think that's going to work. So I'm going to try to do, on film, I'm going to try to do 2, because I have 2, I always work in pairs. That's all I can handle at a time. So I have 2 of these ladies, and I'm going to try to make 2. I don't know if I'm going to do all 2 exact, every little step, you know, filming it, because you only really need to see 1. So let's get started. I like to work with file folders a lot, and that's basically because they're accessible, very accessible to me. I find them all the time in garage sales. So that's what I'm going to be working with. And then these are like little leftovers from things that I've used, and I don't like to throw them away. I may want to tuck something like that. So I don't want the background to be, I don't want my little things that I'm going to tuck in to be competing with the background. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use pinks or like this. This has a little bit of pink. This might be, I don't know, too much. Yeah, I want my background to be a little bit more neutral. I don't know why, I just do. Yeah, I like my background more neutral. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we're going to use that. So let me cut the little white fingerprints here, because I don't want that. I don't want that being in my way. So how have you guys been doing? I hope everyone's doing well. And I am all done. This is as organized as I'm going to get. Oh, guys, and I found... Oh, I'm so excited. I found what I was looking for my giveaway. Because in my head, I had what I wanted to do, but I had to find it because I only had one. And you'll see what I mean when I show you. So, there's a lot to this giveaway. So, there's a lot of things that I got to find. So, I had to fill the giveaway. But I found... I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to show you guys. I can't wait. But I found it, and it's already been painted, and it's good to go. Okay, so... Yeah, this is what I want to use it. Right here. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to glue this and let it dry a little bit. And then when it's dry, I'll tear it. Because if you... Maybe I can tear it now. Because if you tear it... when it's wet, that's not good. Let me get it. Like I said, no measurements. Just winging it. Yeah, that's what I want. Yep. So I want to leave a little bit of a... See how uneven that is? And since this is going to be floating, you know, I'm going to have to cover the back too. Yeah, see? It doesn't go all the way to the bottom because that's not going to show anyway. But you could put it all the way to the bottom if you like. I don't, because that's not going to show. So, see, it's starting. But since I have this little baby out, let me go ahead and cut my back. Because I want to cover my back. So, cover my back. See, I'm just winging it. Just winging it. Okay, so that's my back. We're going to put it aside. Okay. And this goes into my scrap pile because I know I can use that later on. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. So I'm going to make me a little mark here because that's just how I roll. I'm going to make a little mark just so I know up to where to add the glue. Okay, so let's do this. And my glue always acts up. I want to make sure I'm in frame. See, I already make my little mark. But guys, you could go all the way to the end on this. I mean, I don't know why I did that. I always do that because I always think I'm wasting. Doesn't matter because we can print 100 of these if we wanted to. Okay. So now I just look for the little lines, and there she goes. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Let me cover my glue. And the best part about this is to embellish afterwards. It's going to be so much fun. Okay, so I ink as I go. I don't ink at the end. I just ink as I go. And I'm always using Vintage Photo because, guys, my supplies are all loved. So they're used. I use them a lot. So I just ink as I go. And I'm going to go ahead and ink in case any of this shows up once I do the back. And you know what? Since I'm at it, I going to go ahead and do the back too. Yeah. I don't want the back to show at all. At all. So, because I don't want the back to show. I don't want any of this white to show. I'm going to be taking that little bit off. There we go. So now, oh yeah, baby. This is so much better. I'm still trying to find this is my center, but I forget because I'm looking down all the time. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my back and get that over with. Okay, here we go. So yeah, guys, today is a beautiful day outside. I took all my little baby plants out of my greenhouse. I have a greenhouse outside as a whole production. I put some Christmas lights and some, not the LED lights, the other lights. And then I throw a tarp over them, but the tarp is kind of like floating to try to keep my little seedlings alive during this weather, because my seedling shelving in the house is full to the rim. So that's what I was doing all day today, playing with my seedlings outside. There we go. But I was also dying to get in here though, because I had this idea in mind and I really wanted to do that. Okay, so now the back is all nice and pretty. So when it goes in my journal, and then I put it backwards. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? Hello? Oh, thank you, Jesus, that it came off. It doesn't matter because it's the back, but it matters to me. It would drive me nuts. There we go. Let me see now. Oh yeah, see? Okay, thank you, Jesus. So, let me ink. Nobody's gonna see this, but I was finishing my back. Okay, so that's it. You know what? Let me do a little bit here. Okay, I do know that on this flap right here, I want to have like a little something spilling over like that. And I think I want to use, I like using brown paper bags. And I think this one I'm going to use. And I have lots of it right here. Let's see. This is going to be scrap. Oh yeah. I think I want to tear this with my hands because I want to get it real, kind of a little raggedy. Perfect. You see? Like that. Like that. Like that. Okay. Again. Have to cover this glue. You guys know how it is. I think if I turn it like this, it would be more visible to me. I don't want too much, but I do want some. Yeah, that's what I want. Then I'm going to ink this little edge. I need to sit one day and do like a whole bunch of these. Yeah. Then I'm going to just flip the little, and I might even tear a little bit, just kind of tear it up. See, like that. Let me see if I can show you up close. See, just so that it looks more natural. Just kind of break some of the little edges up. Yep, and just kind of crinkle it up like that. Like it looks like it's been there forever, but we just did it. That'll work. And then now I'm going to de-stress the little edges too. And then I'm going to flip it forward because I need the space. I'm going to flip it back up. And now we're going to cover this right here. And I was thinking of something like that. But I'm not sure if I want to do that. I think that's not too much, is it? I don't think so. I don't think it's too much. Remember, I want to keep it neutral so that my inserts would be like the feature thing. Let me see. Yeah, because I'm going to put something down here so it doesn't matter. Let me crunch this up a little bit. And this is going to be under that fold, but I don't care. I'm still going to do it. And I'm going to do the bottom. Like that. I don't think that's too much. What do you guys think? Is that too bright? Remember, I'm going to be using color. I don't think so. I think that's just right. Yeah, I'm going to go with it. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah. Guys, I admire all these wonderful ladies like Gail Augustinelli and Roxy Creations. They do these long videos, educational tutorials. Sorry, I had something in my mouth. Every single day. I admire that so much. I would have been a horrible teacher because I can't explain myself well. So they are my idols. Because that's my resolution. One of my resolutions for this year. Oh, let me get you in on it. One of my resolutions for this year is that I want to be share a little bit more of my process, how I think and how I do things. It's kind of that was actually my same resolution last year, and it's this is showing a little bit here and I don't like it. This little piece, the envelope part, the file folder, I'm gonna cut that off. So that was actually like my resolution last year, was to try to do more tutorials, but I don't want to call them tutorials because they're not really, like craft with me, I'm going to call them, because I like to see process videos. I enjoy that a lot, but my channel is just like a lot of flips and flips and flips, and to be honest, I want to do something else, but this takes a little bit. You have to plan these videos, get out all your supplies. It takes a lot, actually. That's why I admire these ladies, because I didn't know how much it took until I started doing them. Okay, so that's it. You see that? Let me give you a closer look. So that's my foundation. It's almost done. So what I'm going to do in my case is that I want to sew this here. So I'm going to sew this and I'll be right back, okay? So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I'm back. So I went ahead and I did the sewing on the side. So like I said, you don't have to have a sewing machine to do this. You can do it without it. And I went, I went ahead and twisted that up a little bit. So now my little side tuck is ready to go, and the back is done also, so that if you need to put it wherever, and it's nice and sturdy. I mean, this will look great in the center pages, but I'm not sure if that's where I want to put it or not. So now, as you know, this is the fun part where we get to do whatever we want with it. So here I have, as you can tell, I wanted to use the strip, but I cut it too short, but I didn't want to go to waste. So I'm going to cover that up, and I'm going to use some of my pink seam binding. And I was looking for a spot that had the little seams, because these are all like pieces that they sew together, and I always try to get a little seam, like a little where they join together, just for a little bit extra, like a little bit more interest. So this is the perfect little thing to cover my little end here that that didn't, that I have loose. So just like that. Look how simple that is. If you hear some noise, guys, I'm right here. My rain barrels are right there, like 3 feet from me, maybe a little bit more. But anyway, they're full, so I have the cover on them. So the rain's hitting on the cover. It's actually very relaxing. I'm actually falling asleep, but if you hear a noise, that's what it is. I want to get a little fold there. I think I want to get a little fold here too. Okay, so maybe a little more here. Okay, so that's it. Oh, it's starting to look like something. I think it's too bright in here. Let me see, guys. Let me make you, is that better? I think that's better. A little bit better? Okay. Move back a little bit. Oh, sorry. Trying to get this, I haven't done craft with me for a while. So now we get to tuck all kinds of things in here. Okay, I picked a vintage book page, but I want to just kind of rip the ends a little bit. Yeah, just like this. Yeah, so it's going to be raining most of this week, so I'm going to be here in my studio working and having fun, guys, because it's so hard when it's not raining, and it's starting to be like spring, and it's beautiful out there. Putting my garbage can over here. And it's beautiful out there, and if you're a gardener, you know what that means. That you're just itching to get out there and do stuff. So I'm de-stressing the ends a little bit. But yeah, this whole week is going to be raining. We had a couple of tornado watch. That always, kind of puts me, scares me a little bit. But it's been like at night. So, the schools are closed and everything. So I don't know why I feel in my head that's safer. Okay, so I think I got a little something here. So that'll be like my foundation tuck. I'm going to call that my foundation tuck. So what else? I like this. Okay, I like that. I think I'm going to use that right there. Why not? Yeah, I like that. I like those colors. Then I picked this is also from, I'm going to link my kits underneath. I've already mentioned that I'm using whatever I use that's not mine. Whatever I use, I'm going to link underneath. And I'm going to try to find which I'm not promising because I'm so bad. I'm going to try to find the particular listing, but I don't even like when somebody does the listing. I like when they do the store and then I get to go look around. I feel like it's almost limiting me. I don't know. But anyway, I don't do it because of that. I do it because I don't remember. And to be honest, guys, it's an extra step, and I physically have so much on my plate. And I like having stuff. I like to be busy. How about you guys? Do you like to be busy? I mean, mine is almost like an addiction. I have to be working on 2 or 3 things at the same time. Okay, so I love this little pink map. I think I'm going to use this everywhere because it's just so pretty. This is from the Graphic Fairy. I got this, I don't know if it's one of the freebies, but if it's not, it's from one of their premium package groups or whatever, but that's where I got this image from, and I love it. So I think I'm going to put it right here, up here like that. So I'm missing something here, and I'm not sure. Let me see what I can come up with. Let me see. This is all the little goodies. I was thinking of doing, I don't know, something like that. This is from one of my kids also. I love little file folders. This is from Raindrop Lila. Lydia has some really pretty kits also in her store. So I don't know. Oh no. Oh yeah. Something dark. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I like that pop of black, and I love numbers, all kinds of numbers. So let's scrunch this a little bit, and I put this little guy there, and there's a little image. I don't know if you can see. I love this. I love bingo cards, but I put a little image back here that's kind of fainted, and then the little. And I think that image is this. I think this image. This. I love that image. So I'm going to use that in the journal somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm going to put it somewhere. That's the little image that's faintly back here. Very faintly. So it's hard when you have so many pretty images to pick from to just stay, you know, just like when we pick things for our journals. I mean, it's endless, but I try to pick 10 things and just kind of work with that. Okay, so I like the little bingo card because you can tell it's a bingo card. And I like the little numbers like peeking through. I like that black. Okay. Let me see what else. What else I can find that I like. I like to put something here. This might work. Like that. Yeah. Like that. Like a little, almost like a tag, but it's not a tag. Of course, you know, I cannot leave it alone, so let's put a little something, some kind of a little tab or something up here. Oh yeah, that'll work. Wow. I wish it was a little bit longer, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be longer. There we go. Oh, I think this is going to be perfect. I like the black. Okay, I need something else. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's too much. Oh, this is good. How about a little piece of this fabric? I don't know if I still have this in my store or not. This was from one of those pageant dresses here in the South. I've never even heard of them before I moved here. There's a lot of, they call them pageants. And they're high school pageants and little girls pageants. It's all kinds of things. And they dress up so pretty and they do their makeup and everything. Actually, it's very beautiful. So sometimes I find these pageant dresses that people no longer using them or use them for their kids, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I know those dresses must have cost a pretty penny. And this is from a little, I think it's from a pageant. Oh, see, I needed that pop of sparkle there. Okay, and I have put aside this because I know I wanted to use this. I love that one, that cut out. And I think I want to use that there. But I want to see if it can slip in there somehow. That's the best. This is like actually the best part when you do all your foundation stuff. And then you just see, oh yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, she's a little bit too white. So let's age that up a little bit. I like when you do your foundation. It's kind of, to me, I don't want to say it's boring because it's not. Everything is creative. But once you get that done, it's like I think after I'm done with the tutorial, with showing you all here, excuse me, I'm going to, oh God, I need some Cuban coffee. I'm going to do a whole bunch of these in neutrals so that I can just take them out. It's all there, it's done and good to go, and I can just take them out when I'm ready to put one in a journal. So I think I'm going to spend like an afternoon and just doing all of these foundation side tucks, and they'll be ready for me. Because guys, I make a lot of journals and I go through things. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I had such a nice stack. What happened? And it's like, well, Marlene, you know, you did 15 journals. So, okay, so I don't want to see any of this white space for some reason. I want to grunge it up. I always say that I don't ink too much, but honestly, I end up inking and I like it. Okay, so we said that this little lady is going to go here like that. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. But I still think this bingo card is kind of floating in there. It's got a lot of, I like to work with a lot of layers, so that's a lot of layering. I don't know, but let me see what else I can find that might work. I don't know. Let's see. These are all done and ready to go. That might work. That might work. Let's put that aside. Oh no, this one. Yep. I think this is one of the little cutouts, and I thought I was going to use it on the top of a journal, but I don't know. It can be, look, that can go right here. That can be like a little, yeah, like a little, like a tab, like a little side tab, and it'll also act as a little frame, so the bingo card isn't like floating in there. That will work. Okay, so my goal is to get 2 sets of journals out for about, you know, Valentine themed, even though the Valentine goodies are all floating and you can take them off, but that's my goal. So this one, I'm rolling with this, and then there's another one that I cannot wait to start, because I think, oh, I love it. I think it's has become one of my favorite kits. Okay, so guys, and it's a dream come true. I don't know if I've said this or not. First of all, I can't believe that I'm working with my digitals. It's beyond. I cannot believe that. Second of all, I can't believe when I see my digitals along, like on a project, along with other ladies that I adore and love. I'm like, oh my God, my stuff is next to theirs. I mean, it's like I can't believe it. But I just want, I don't know if I said it in the beginning of the video because I don't remember, but I just want to say like a super big, huge thank you to all the ladies that have supported my channel, that have supported my Etsy store. I can't believe it that you guys like my digitals. It's like incredible. And I'm working on other things too. I'm working on, you know, doing, you know, trying to learn how to do like more tags and envelopes and things like that. But anyway, I like that a lot. tearing that apart. So this, I can call this quit. I can call it done, but I don't know. I think I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Yeah. This is so long. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I had this in mind, but I don't know. I think it's too much. It's like I want the flower. I've had this and I left it out. But I think it's too much for like a little floating insert. So I think I might want to do like a little dangle. Yeah, let me go gather some laces. I'll be right back. That's what I'm going for. Okay, so I gathered some stuff that I know I'm going to work with. So let's put this little baby aside. And I'm going to work with some of this stuff. So it's kind of long, so I want to make sure my dangle is a little bit long. So I'm going to cut. Yeah, I like making these little dangles. Maybe I'll do like a longer one. And these are just scrappy stuff I had on my desk. That'll work. Just for like different textures and sizes and things like that. I had this, which maybe I'll use these little things here. They look like little spiders. Like little fat chunky spiders. Oh, I'm kind of liking that. Maybe it's a little too much, but who knows. I found this other one. Maybe I use a little bit of this. See, this is something, I can have a whole bunch of these little dangles made, and they can go anywhere. Okay, so I love this. This I found junking around too. It's not tattering, but it's crochet. This is like handmade. Okay, so yep. So I think I have enough little layers for my dangle. Let me see if I can find some little shorter layers in my little. I need some contrast. So that'll work. And then I pulled out, because I have sparkle here. So I pulled out this little box that I have of all kinds of sparkles. And I think I want to go with this pink. You know, you always have like a first choice and then you change your mind and you go back to your first choice. Do I want it to dangle like that? Do I want it to dangle or do I want it like this? I think I want just a little. Look how cute this is. Can you see that? It's like all sparkly and beautiful. Really, really pretty. So I think I'm going to use a little one. That'll work. And maybe a little stamp, because I always keep my stamps handy. And I have these longer little stamps, and they're like from Saturday Evening or Saturday Stampers or something. Here they are. Saturday Stamper Company. And I like her when I need a little something longer and not so square. So I'm thinking something that'll have some black and maybe some numbers. That would be nice. And one day I just, sat there and cut all of them. And now I have too many to pick from. That'll work. Recover. I don't know if I like that word. Oh. I like that. I like that one. Is there another one? I don't know, I just wanted something with numbers. Maybe bigger numbers. Oops. Yep. Now that'll work. I can always switch them around or whatever. But I think I want numbers because I want I don't know, just want numbers. So let's put my stamps back where they belong. And let's put this little baby together. I'm going to use, I can use a pin, or I can use, I'm going to use one of these. Okay, go back. Okay, so I'm going to, this is not grungy enough. So that's just one little tuck. So I like to put a lot of stuff or things inside my journal. So I gotta make this a little chunky. Let me get a little tiny so I don't have to struggle. I think I have a little tiny little hole puncher. So I don't have to struggle with the pen. And I think I want it like that. This makes the tiniest hole puncher thing ever. So let's build this little baby up. Okay, now I want the lacy in the back. And then maybe the spidery looking one next. Oh, I'm liking that. And then this little guy with the little scallop here. But I want the scallops to go outside. I don't know why, but I do. Oh, I'm liking that. And then the little crochet looking one. It'll go right through the little hole. And then another cream one. Oh my god, this is so much fun. And then this little, I could even do another texture here, like another size. But no guys, I gotta stop. At one point I have to stop. Oh, this is looking so cute. Okay, so that would go like that. Is that too much? That's the problem with me. I don't know when to stop. And then I keep adding and adding. I like it. I can always take it off if I change my mind. Yeah, but I did it wrong. Oh, I did it wrong. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to do it like this. What are the odds that I'm going to get everybody in here, huh? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I did it wrong. The little spider one. And here we go. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. So, yeah. So, I think I like it. Later on, if I feel that it's too much, like when I do my flip and then you don't see it, it's because I changed my mind because I thought it was too much. I don't think it's too much. Could be. But there you go. There you go. Maybe a little bit more color here on the little stem area. I'm just like really picky. And then she kind of tucks right in there like that. Like if it was an accident. Okay, there you go. There she's all done. I like it. Is it going to fit in my journal? Yes, it will. Let's see. I think since you last saw this journal, I did add a few more things. Because when I went to sew the size, I couldn't help myself. I added a few little laces. So I'm starting to build up on it. And see that map again. So yeah. I think it'll fit. If it doesn't, well, it'll just peek out a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I like that. And then look, the little tab shows. I like that. Another little layer. Oh yeah. So there you go, guys. Little multi-insert side tab out of side little tuck pocket out of a file folder. So if you make any of your own, please tag me on Instagram and I will gladly share it in my stories, and I'll put a link to your page. So that's it. That's it. I'm done. Okay, guys, I hope you liked this little craft with me, and I hope I didn't talk too much. Thank you, guys, and thanks for watching. God bless. See you next time. Bye-bye.